This is what I'm going to do for you. This program is called Basecamp. It's running on a Macintosh, but I use this with my Goldwing to import routes to the bike. And so far, all these purple lines and orange lines and blue lines, and they're all routes I actually created, all in the section over here, which is where all my routes and locations and everything like that are. This is the entire thing. This is just my collection of all the stuff, which is down here, all the stuff I have that I put in there so far. It does look like a mess, but it can be organized, such as what I got right here. This is Fun Day Trip right there. This called a folder that. This is everything underneath of it. If I just want to look at one, like such as how about Joe's Italian Restaurant, it only shows that stuff, so it actually cleans it up a little bit instead of here and trying to find that particular one you're looking for. See, it kind of gets to be a mess. Over here you see all of them. They can go this, 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 this. There's just too many of them in that one area. So we can break it down and put them in groups or folders to keep it where it you can look at just one or a couple of things here and there. What I'm going to do is create a what they call a new list. We'll just do a simple creation of one thing that you can do here. Just right click this and create a new list right there. I'll call this a new adventure. And now there's nothing in new adventure. What I usually do when I create, I can go ahead and either select from my my collection, like we'll start from, oh, I don't know. How about that? I'll start from Antelope Lodge, and I'll just copy that to my new adventure and put it in here. And now I got new adventure listed inside this area here. And I want to go to, say, another place of my things to do that I already had in there is Coa Grand Junction. Let's say I want to go to there, copy that to my new adventure, paste it, and scroll on out. Scroll out a little bit more. Okay, here's one of them right there. Come on. Come on. Load it up. Okay, there they are right there. So here's one right here down the bottom corner. My mouse over here, the bottom corner. Here's the other one up here. I can go ahead and do it multiple ways. It's really but if you already have it in there, you can do it this way. You can come over here and do a search for things and find places. And when you find particular places, like you would in any old GPS point of interest and all that kind of stuff, you find what you like in there in that particular area you're zoomed into. You can drag that over here and put it in your list of things to keep, and it'll go ahead and put it in your collection. That's basically how you can do that. It's not a big deal. If you want to go ahead and just say start here in this corner here, this is the route creation, create a route. Click on that. You always get this box. I can have a choice by dragging. I want to go from here to there, or vice versa. I can drag it in there or create my own, which I'm going to create my own. Let's say I want to go from here, just click here to say over here. See the rubber band line? I click there, it'll make a particular route to it. I can carry on and go over to here, And I can go over to, oh, I don't know, over here, which will cross that line over that way, which isn't good. I can go down to Midland over here. Then can go, say, over to this area here, and maybe eventually up to this area here. And when I'm all done, just go click on the hand and it'll cancel that out. From here, you can go ahead and change your route a little bit. My particular computer, you'll have to do, if you use Windows, you'll have to go ahead and go up to the toolbar, which is this, and put an additional toolbars in there, which got 4 different type of commands you can do, like move, erase, insert, those kind of things, and just select a particular tool you want. I want to insert one, I want to move another. But this one, as you can see, I got 2 rubber bands. Say I want to force it up to this area here. Do you mean to move this item? Yes, move it. So now it goes, it just keeps creating. So it goes around this way, up here, comes around this way, and then goes around that way, and comes over here. So it's it's a mess over there, but you get the idea. So you can create a route that way if you wish to do so, and you can name it right there. Right now I'm going to delete that one because I don't want that. Delete from my collection. I don't want that one at all. The answer to the second question is, you want to create a route using what I have already put in there. Let's say I want to make this one my destination and this one my start, and click on go. And there's your line across there. It creates a route, and boom, there's your route right there. Click on the hand and there it is. There's your route. It's just can be as easy as that. With this makes it a little bit easier. Now, I don't want to go that route. I want to go ahead and kind of customize a little bit. Say I want to go across to here and then up to this point, around over here, come across here, and eventually work around this way and then get to it. You can go ahead and alter it by taking, you only got 2 points. Bring up the thing over there, you only got 2 points there. You have this and this. To add another one into it is rather easy on this one. You'll have to do insert on Windows and then insert a point in there. So I'm going to go ahead and say I want to go up to this point here. Move. So now it changed my route to go over here. But I still want to go across this way up to this point here. So I take this, and the last 2 points, see the rubber bands, black lines? It's between those 2 points. I want to go have a point, say right there, move it, and then I want to go ahead and just alter the course again, and this time over here bring it to, say, here, move it, and that's pretty much what I'm looking for right there. To make sure that you actually get what you want, a couple more waypoints is always a good idea. Or not exactly waypoint, they call them shaping points. Actually, there's a subject matter upon that as another day. But the more shaping points or dots and points you put in there, put one here, put a dot there, put a dot there, put a dot there, put a dot there, it forces you to go on that particular course, because your bike or other GPS unit is going to have a particular predetermined thing for fastest time, slow, longer distance, or this, that, and the other. And it's going to alter the course around unless you tell it you have to go to a particular point. And it'll force you to go to that particular point, which keeps you more on this customized route that you want. So if you need a little bit more, put a little bit more. That's just how you keep it that way. So now I may need to go ahead and touch this up just a little bit. On here, you'll see this thing called center on selected point. So if I don't do that, there's my complete route. If I just select on this, you'll see down here is a little circle around it. Right down there in the corner of my start point. If I click on the next one, there's a little circle right there. If I click on the next one, it moves along the line. It tells you where all your points are. But if I needed to find out on this one if I'm even on the correct side of the road or something like that, or even on the road at all, I can center it. See, I'm off the road. And as you can see, I'm kind of in the wrong place. So here it wants me to go up this road, go down here, hit this, go down here, turn around, come back up and go up. So one, this is not even on the right part of the road. Two, it's off the road and it's not any good. So I can take this point. You'll have to go ahead and go to your toolbar on Windows somewhere up here and say I want to move a point. So for Windows, Mac guys, we don't have to worry about that. So you can zoom in a little bit, grab this, in this case, grab that dot, take it and drag it, say, over here and move it there. Now that cleans it up. Now it's on the road and it looks clean. It looks exactly what it is. You go to the next one, oh, that one's perfect. I got it right there on the road. No problem there. That one looks good. If I zoom in even further, it's good. This is where it's important, where you can come in here and get a close look at the one you're looking at. Because what if I took this thing, and this is on a highway, and moved it over there? This is what it will do to you. It actually gets you on the wrong side of the freeway, so it creates a big major problem there. See? So now you got to go do loop around and all that kind of stuff. It's not good. So if I do edit and undo it, you notice that it actually cleaned it up a little bit. So instead of coming around here, going back over here, coming around over here, turning around and go back to go this way, you're going the correct direction all the way across the board. So it's kind of nice that you can go in here and say, I need to be on the correct side of the freeway, which is this one, instead of this one. This is your eastbound one, and this is your westbound ones. It's on the correct side of the road, so that's good. And of course the last and final one, here's this one that's off the road. This one's not so bad. This one's relatively easy to fix. It's just like anything else. So you can't really go there. So this is a single type of road, so all you got to do is just drag this onto the road and it kind of cleans it up right there. So when you come to this checkpoint, you're not actually saying it's over there to your left. And of course the arrows tell you which direction you're going. And of course there's our final destination right there, which is perfect. It always is. But that's generally how you create a route in this case, and how you can switch it around and move things about. Like this, I can take this and say I want to go down this road, I want to come over here for some stupid reason, and then come down this way. So I can grab this and force it to go to this corner right there. And there you go. I can go ahead and alter the route any which way I want. Force it to do what I want to do. If I want to make damn sure that I get to that exit, I can go ahead and let's say it doesn't want to do it. It wants me to come across here and then go across here, for instance, but I want to take this route. I can force it even one step further by putting it even on its own purple line and add a little point there, as you can see. So whoops, there's one point. You can unselect that, and so I can move it across this way, move that over there. There we go. There's Koa right there, highlighted there, as you can see. Move it up one, there's that other point behind it, and then one right there. And there they are, all are right there. You can see what they are. So you can customize this thing in any which way you want. That's just the start, how you can make a map or route to send to your device. Now, Goldwings, of course, for the people on the Goldwing, have Goldwings 2012 to 2017 models. I got the 2012 one. Will have what they call a memory stick. Just put the memory stick in some kind of card reader or a USB or a USB port with a card reader or something. However you want to get that stick over there to talk to the computer, whatever you do. If you have a little built-in card reader in your computer, that's great. If you don't, you can get one of those little card reader blocks that you can plug into the USB port. Whatever way, just get it out of the bike and hook it up to the computer, and then you can go ahead and click on File and by the way, over here you can rename. There's a couple other things before I get to that. There's a couple of other things right here I might want to mention over there. You can rename this, say like, call it Great Trip. So now I can call it a Great Trip. So you can get it a name of that you like over there. So now this is going to be called Great Trip. Now if you notice this over here on this selection, you got all these points right there that you can go to. This one's already got a name on it, Antelope Lodge. Let's take a look at this one over here and say this one over here. It's called Ramp. You can go ahead and double click it. You can give it a name called like Exit Highway, like HWY. You can call it Exit Highway to, just call it Exit Highway. Whatever, we'll just call it that. Exit out of that. Now it's called Exit Highway. You can give them names, whatever it is. This one over here, double click it. Oops. You can call this one B Half Road and B Half Road. Now does that mean anything to you? Like, what does that mean? You know. You can call it B Half Road in Grant. Oop, terrible speller. JCT. Yeah. B half in Grand Junction. Okay. Tells you where it is now, right? I don't really need this type of stuff. Just get rid of that. It's just little comments you want to put in there or whatever. Get out of there. So now you'll have this over there. Now this isn't strictly for just this program, where you can go look at this program. Okay, this is B half in Grand Junction. No, you will actually see this on your bike, where you actually go ahead and say, all right, I want to sort this thing. I check the sorting out on this thing and see where these points are. You can say, okay, this is from this point, which is this, and you name it and say, okay, this is point number 1, and it's going to be something that you know. This is intersection such and such, or this is at a particular city that you're going to. Exit at city such and such. You could name it anything you want. It will show up as that name you gave it. In your routes on your bike, when you go to routes, you will see that this particular route will be called a Great Trip. Right there. Now, since we got all that type of thing, we can see that this is kind of what we like and all that kind of stuff. You ready to send it on over. Now you just click on File and export. In my case, exports selected user data, and you'll get a place to go ahead and put it. You'll get your come on, there you go. Screen like this. Okay, where do you want to put it? You just come down over. This is where do you want to put it. Let's just say that this is my Garmin stick, which it is not, but if it is, you just go to here, and then here you'll have the word Garmin. You click on it, and then you'll have GPX, click on it and put it in a GPX file, and it'll be there. And that's what it'll call it. If you have multiple ones you want to go ahead and do, such as on this one here, I got two of them, this one and this one. Okay, I might want to take both of these. You'll have one file name, of course, but you just take those and file. If you do export selected data, it'll go ahead and just put one file name in there, and it'll call it selected data from and put it in the same location. And when you go put it in your bike, it says new data has been found. It'll put those two routes. It'll show those two routes that you can import to it. But since I don't have my card in there, but you get the idea right there. So that's how this thing works for our bikes. It's actually very accurate, and I've been using this thing for quite a while. It works flawlessly. It actually is perfect as far as getting the information in there. It's got more information than you can imagine. Now, what I did find out, I wish I still had this though, but I tell you what, I think I deleted the other one, but let's see here. Let's see if I can find it real quickly. I'll put it, whoops, put it over here. Look for something here. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. Let's see here. Trips. No, not that one. Let's see here. GPX. Come on, there we go. GPX.com. No, I don't want that one. Let's see here. This one is located in saved routes. Okay, saved routes. Saved routes. And where's Cimarron? And if I wanted to go see open with text edit. This is the Garmin's Basecamp over here version of it, and look at all this information you get. You get a lot of detailed information when you send it on over there. A lot of detail. This stuff doesn't really mean much to me, but it gives you an idea just how much information is getting to a simple ride. Very simple ride. Whereas the other program for the Honda Trip Planner one, terrible. Very terrible. Like this is a simple one right there, but this is all you get as far as the one from the Honda Trip Planner one. It sucks. It is not accurate. It's terrible. It doesn't have a whole lot of information in there, so therefore it is going to be pretty bad. This is all you get on this. But this is Alligator. This is Alligator GPX right there, which is my map, my route, I should say. However, this over here is the one off of this particular one. Click on Alligator Park Ride. Click on that. File. Export selected user data. This is this little short little guy right here. This is all it is. This little purple line right there. This is the route over there. The same kind of route that I just showed you as a detailed type of thing on the other one. And I'm going to put that in here, I guess. I'm going to export that Alligator Park Ride and come back to this, and it's going to be here. Alligator Park ride. Now, if I go ahead and open with text edit, this is the other one. This is Alligator GPX. This is all you get. This is Alligator that just took directly off the map. Here's this information. Same damn ride. Look at that. I got more information that I can get on this thing. The accuracy that you get on this particular program versus this particular program is quite extreme. Same route, same exact route. This guy right there. No difference. But it's terrible on the Honda Trip Planner. This you're going to love, because this is going to go ahead and give you some accuracy like you would not believe. Double click on that little route over there, center on the thing, you will get exactly right there on the spot where you want to go on the road. Everything's on the road. It's perfect. There's backup one. This is on the correct side of the road, as I discussed before. See? It's on the proper side of the road and everything. This one right there, smack dab in the middle of the road. Perfect, perfect. And here, there it is. It comes right down over that. Well, this is kind of a little off right there, but then again, it can be fixed, like I showed you earlier. And then, of course, directly to the Alligator Park, which I stopped it there. I could move this thing over here and end it here if I want to. But that's that. Gives you an idea of what this particular program can do. It's great for creating routes. It's great for all that kind of stuff. But this is good. I like this. Alright, that's it for basically right now. Thanks for watching.